everyone, this is Lolly Jeanette, also known as Jeanette C or Gina. Yeah, you can barely see my face. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I got something to tell you. Let's do a little story time here. Let's make this a non-personal journal entry. Yeah, so I finally got my necklace. You can you can kind of see it, not really. Um, this is the alatai inside. It's inside. You can barely see it. I don't know what is up with the lighting. Oh, look, there we go. I don't know, that was weird. But, can you see it? And my other one is there too. I don't know if you can. Well, I hear the computer getting all crazy. You can kind of see it there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lighting, but hey, at least it's not like shining in my face, you know? That was very annoying. Um, ooh, 1111, make a wish. Yeah, so here it is. You can kind of see it. I'm sorry if you can't. I'm over here still trying to show it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry if you guys can't, but yeah, so it arrived on Saturday. And I'm like, I was really happy to have gotten it. Yeah, you can barely see it. I'm sorry, guys, but you guys will be able to see this one most likely. Let me have you here in my palm for now. I have it in this little thing over here. My little baby here. So, as you can see, this is the COA. The information about the Sercho meteorite fragment, you know, the location is from Kenya, date of find 2016, classification pallasite specimen, weight 2.5 grams, guys. That is like tiny. So yeah, this is a story time. I got so worried because the moment that I got home, I saw that the box was open because I opened the mailbox. I saw it open. I'm like, oh my god. I started like oh my god, and I'm like only seeing bubble wrap, but then like I saw that they were there. They were in the plastic baggie, all comfortable and snuggled in there. And hear how tiny it is, this meteorite. I don't know what is going on with this thing, but I'm so sorry. It was showing just fine. Oh well, I guess let's keep this mysterious. Yeah. So this is, you can see the shape. Yeah. Well, I mean, here. I don't know what the hell, but yeah, this is the Sercho or Serco meteorite. It is very tiny, super tiny. And I was holding it in my hand. I'm like, this feels so. It is not just a rock, guys. So let me put this back. Thank you. So yeah, I started panicking because I didn't realize how small they were. They were super small. I was like, oh my god, they're so adorable. They're so tiny, these tiny little space rocks. And I was telling the seller, the box was open and I got so scared. I mean, but then like I knew they had to be in there, and I did see that they were just folded in there, and they were all tucked away, and they were just comfortable looking. I'm like, so yeah, I've been wearing this, but I took it off just to kind of give it a break, but I'm gonna put it on, of course. Um, so yes, I got my meteorite on Saturday. So let's make this a double story time because this was kind of short. I mean, just a little short experience, but that's fine because we're about to go through a very, very long story here. Yeah, Halloween, where all the madness became, visible. Oh my god. So, I am not going to go into the full detail because, Alright, so what happened on Halloween? My dad wanted to get the day off, which it's not that I don't want him home, but there's just already a lot of things I can't do because of these dogs. And then with my dad being here, I can't do videos like this. Just period. I just can't. And no, well, he didn't get the day off, but like, of course, because of the employees there already had there's this thing, Nim on the board or whatever. The board had so many names, it was not even funny. And since I really don't know, but most likely most of those employees just called in for Halloween. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys know what that meant. So my dad couldn't stay home, and he was already upset about that. And then because the backdrop, not mine because I haven't ordered it, that was supposed to go to my brother's house. That was the only thing that came in, but his Michael Myers mask did not come in. He was already going through a rough day, and he was already like pissed off. And then what made things a little more worse was that my older brother's wife kind of made a scene. This is why I really don't trust her. Okay? Like, she has given me every reason to not trust her, but I'm not going to go over that. I'm going to just say this is what happened. She got bent out of shape over my dad just adjusting one little skeleton, one little piece of decor over there. She was literally seen crying, and my older brother was, hey, like, he knows what you know what? No, like, she was just throwing a little fit. She got offended, and she walked off, and, like, so, my older brother's wife ticked off my dad. My dad ticked her off, so they ticked each other off. Yeah. Way to start Halloween. Yeah. And my dad was already like, yeah, ignore the dogs. I'm sorry. You guys already know. Once you guys stop hearing the dogs and you don't see this layout, you already know that I moved on. But, yeah, he came home, and I was already ready. And my mom was over here still trying to bake and stuff, and my dad was saying, no, just go and take it over there, and just go over there. Just go to the party and whatnot, and he was over here telling me to get ready, and I told him casually that I was already ready. I was just waiting for my mom. Don't be talking to me like that! And I'm like, okay, you know what, fine. I'm not gonna argue with him. He was already giving me attitude, and I was not even talking to him in any way. I was not giving him an attitude. I just said, I'm already ready, Dad. I'm just waiting for Mom, and something like that. And don't be giving me that attitude. I'm like, okay, okay. And so then, my dad is over here getting mad at my mom, and he's like, I'm not going over there. I'm not. What's the point of going over there? I don't even have a costume. And he was already like bent out of shape. Yeah. And so then my mom was already getting peeved because like my dad was not, he was throwing a little baby fit. It was supposed to be a family thing. That's what she said. Like, it was supposed to be a family thing. And yeah, I was already like getting tensed up. I'm like, oh my god, like why does it always seem to be like every holiday, every single holiday, there has to be drama. This kind of drama where somebody, my dad mainly, being the one that's always mad. Why? And it was such an awkward Halloween, but I still enjoyed it because he was over there throwing his baby fits and stuff. My mom was upset. She's like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop off Gina, and I'm like, I'm over here gesturing like no, because what's gonna happen is that you're gonna stay, and he's gonna be using you as a punching bag. Yeah, you don't want that. And I convinced her to come with me, and she's like, you know what? Yeah. Why am I gonna stay there? He's just gonna be telling me things. I'm like, yeah, that's what I told you. You do not want to stay there because he is gonna just be telling you shit. So, no, you don't want that. And we went over there. I can already feel it in the air. And I'm not trying to reference that. I can feel it calling in the you know, I'm not trying to reference Phil Collins, but I'm telling you, it was so tense. It was so tense because everybody was just in that awkward, hey, like, hi, yeah, and then like, post the food was there. It was just me, my mother, my older brother was somewhere, and his wife was out there, and the mom, and they both look awkward out. And my two uncles and my little brother was there. But yeah, and we were watching Halloween, the old one. Yeah, that one's always the best. But yeah, it was just very awkward, guys. I mean, I was just like, mm-hmm. And then I started noticing that everybody kept disappearing, like the mom. My older brother's wife's mom just disappeared, and she did too. So, and then my older brother came around, and I'm like, okay, what happened? And oh, she was already getting on my butt for a lot of things. That like she was already taking her frustration out on me, and then like she was bent out of shape because of what happened with Dad, and I told her that to leave it alone. He knows what he's doing, and no, whatever. No, it's fine. Like, she is getting offended over moving a little skeleton to a different area. Yeah, Anthony, I don't know. And then she's over here getting mad at you. I don't know, but all I know is like, that's not my business. That's not my life. It's like, you're the one who chose her, so I'm out. But yeah, And that was not the end of the story. And I hate that this was just long. And I say long because, like, it's 15 minutes already. I mean, I'm sharing two things, so I'm sure you guys understand. But, yeah. Yeah, they were having an argument and stuff. And I mean, I know it's like, oh, well, couples do that. And, like, yeah, but now it's like, because of the way she got. It's because the thing is, guys, that house used to be my grandpa's house, and it still is. Even though he's not physically here anymore, that's still his house. Just because somebody else is living there, that doesn't mean, you know. And my older brother's wife is kind of making it seem like, well, I own it and I get to do whatever I want. And, you know, she has that mindset of, I want things my way, not your way. And that's why my dad's like, I don't know about Thanksgiving. You know what? They can do their thing. I just want to be with just here, just us. I don't want to be involved with another one of those, you know, episodes because she wanted to do that. So it was just very, but it was not entirely bad for me because I just kind of like tried to push away the attention and just, you know, I was communicating with one of my family members. What the hell? That was weird. It's probably the truck over here that's leaving. But yeah, I just went ahead and I started talking to one of my family members, and she was over here. So what are you doing? And I'm studying planetary science and, you know, astronomy and history and arts. I didn't mention the astronomy because I mean, yeah, I just had so many things going on and my head was just everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I did went into the details about different things, you know, like the meteorites and, you know, mission control and all these things. Yeah. It was So yeah, that's why I couldn't do a video, guys, so I'm really sorry. It was just like, I already knew it was going to be chaos. And especially because how the wife is, it's like, okay, we're not gonna join your Thanksgiving. But now it's gonna be a little awkward for my older brother and possibly my little brother because it's like, the thing is that she is looking at their house as, well, her, not my older brother, because my older brother respects the history because it's like, that was my that was my grandpa's house. You know, you're supposed to treat it with respect, not just, oh, you know, I'm going to do whatever I want. You know, it was supposed to be a family thing where everybody got together, but she just made it awkward, and yeah, I don't know, but my dad is already kind of like, oh, I don't know about Thanksgiving because, you know, if she's going to be acting that way, then, and I understand. I completely understand. I wouldn't want to be part of something like that if someone was acting like that. I wouldn't want to be a part of that gathering if someone is gonna, like, be offended over a little adjustment. You know? But, yeah. So, that was our Halloween. And, I mean, that was besides the, you know, the roller coaster, but I did enjoy the Halloween. I mean, it could have been better, but, you know, it's like I have better things to think about than, you know, letting this drama get to me. Like, I have my life to live, and I do not need this crap going on in my life, because I'm already dealing with this crap where I'm still stuck here. Speaking of, actually, before I end this video, I just wanted to tell you guys that I am finally gonna be able to get a little something here. That way I can continue my studies, because God, my back hurts. And I haven't been doing my studies. So finally, I'm gonna have a little thing, because yesterday, somebody down the street that I know and I bought stuff from, because she has her garage sales and stuff, she had left a table out there, and I thought it was gonna fit in my room. So long story short, let's make that a little mini story. So yeah, in total you guys got 3. Yeah, so what wound up happening is that I saw a table out there, and I mean, other than that, it looked a little rusty because it's wood. I decided to get it, and I had her help me bring it from all the way down the street all the way here, and right now I'm very sore because I'm over here trying to force it into the house. And then, like, I'm going through my menses, okay, my little, monthly thing. I tried to bring it into the house. I mean, that was a struggle. That was one obstacle. And then the second obstacle, I was trying to fit it in my room. But it was so stuck. I was like, now I'm going to have to take it back out. But I think that led my mom to realize how desperate I am to have a freaking table. Or like another, because this is a foldable table, guys. I mean, come on. It's a foldable table. I'm still kind of like having to slouch a little bit. But it's like, it still works. And that's why it's like, I want at least another table or something. I mean, I don't expect myself to get a desk anytime soon. Not here, at least, because there's no space here. But yeah. Alright, guys. So, yeah, I am gonna soon get that. Very soon, and that's gonna help me. And, well, eventually I will have that backdrop. I mean, I haven't ordered it yet. Still, I still don't have that money for it, and especially because I'm gonna have to spend an arm and a leg because it's not local. But anyways, guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it in some ways. I don't know, and again, I'm terribly sorry about this webcam. I really think it's this, and also the webcam is not that great anyways, but look, I'm a moving shadow. So, alright, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for more. I mean, like I said, there's only so much I can do. These are like the quickest videos that I can do and all. But I haven't given up on art or anything. It's just been very tough. But you guys already know the story. So I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay spooky and stay otherworldly. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.